you today? My name is Laura and welcome to Storytime. Why are you looking at me funny? What, is there something on my face? Is there something on my... There's something on my head. What is on my head? Uh-oh, it's moving. It's moving. Ah! I think a bird just hatched on my head. Look at the baby bird. Where do you think this bird came from? How did it end up on my head? Ooh, I see a nest over in that tree. I wonder if the bird came from the nest. Let's go check it out. Up in a nest, high up in a tree, lived 3 little birds. Look hard and you'll see. 1, 2, 3. 3 little birds had nothing to do. 1 left the nest, and then there were 2. 2 little birds frolicked in the sun. Another chased a bug, and then there was 1. 1 little bird left all alone, flew away to catch a worm, and now there are none. The nest stayed empty all alone, just waiting for the 3 little birds to return home from playing. 1, 2, 3. 3 little birds. So, you know, that whole situation of having a bird on my head actually reminds me of an Elephant and Piggie book. Do you all know that Elephant and Piggie books? Give me a thumbs up if you do. So Elephant is Gerald, and he is very careful and cautious, and his best friend is Piggie, and she is not so careful. She's very outgoing, and I love how the 2 of them are very different, but they're best friends. Would you like to hear a story? Okay, let's sing our opening song. Sing along with me if you know the words. Ready? If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. Check your hands, check your feet, check your hands, check your feet. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. All right, my friends. Today's story is an Elephant and Piggie book, and it's called There is a Bird on Your Head, and it's by Willems. Piggie! Is there something on my head? Yes. There is a bird on your head. There is a bird on my head? What do you think Gerald is thinking right now? He's thinking like, why is there a bird on my head? How did it get there? Ah! I think Gerald did not like having a bird on his head. Is there a bird on my head now? Where'd the bird go? Piggie says, no. It flew away. Uh-oh, but what's coming? Now there are 2 birds on your head. Gerald's like, okay. What are 2 birds doing on my head? They're in love. Look at Gerald's reaction. They're in love. The birds on my head are in love? They're lovebirds. Lovebirds. How do you know that they're lovebirds? How do you think Piggie might know? Let's see. They're making a nest. 2 birds are making a nest on my head. Gerald is not happy about this. Why would 2 birds make a nest on my head? Look at Piggie. What do you think Piggie's thinking right now? I'm afraid to ask. Uh-oh. If the birds are making a nest, what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen? Do I have an egg on my head? Look at Piggie jumps up on his trunk to look more closely. Counts 1, 2, 3. You have 3 eggs on your head. Look at Gerald's reaction. What? I do not want 3 eggs on my head. Then I have good news, says Piggie. Uh-oh, what do you think the good news is gonna be? The eggs are gone? The eggs are hatching. Uh-oh, the eggs are hatching. What does that mean? What's gonna happen next? Uh-oh, how do you think Gerald's gonna react? Let's find out. Hatching? No! The eggs on my head are hatching? He doesn't seem very excited about that. Cheep, cheep, cheep. They have hatched. Look at Gerald's face. What do you think he's thinking right now? He's like, oh dear. Now I have 3 baby birds on my head. Now I have 3 baby chicks on my head. And 2 birds in a nest, adds Piggie, just to make sure Gerald knows the whole situation. I do not want 3 baby chicks, 2 birds, and a nest on my head. Well, where do you want them? That's a good question. Somewhere else. Why not ask them to go somewhere else? Ask them? Ask them. Do you think Gerald ever thought of just asking them to go somewhere else? I don't think so. I think he was so concerned about them actually just being on his head. He didn't think about that. Okay, I'll try asking. Excuse me, birds. Will you please go somewhere else? Let's see what happens. No problem. Wow, that was easy. It worked. Look at Gerald, so happy. Bye. Look at the birds are carrying their nest away. But where are they gonna go? Where do you think the birds are gonna go? Now there are no birds on my head. Thank you, Piggie. Thank you very much. Oh, Gerald is so relieved right now. You're welcome. What happened? Where did the birds go? Where are they now? Look at. They're on Piggie's head. What do you think Piggie thinks about that? I don't think Piggie's very excited about that. The end. Look at all the birds in the nest. I have a question. Can you find the pigeon? Do you know the pigeon from Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus? In every Mo Willems book, he always hides the pigeon. Can you find it? There it is. Look at, there's the pigeon. I think he's eating a hot dog. All right, my friends, give yourselves a big round of applause. All right, so in our book, Gerald had a bird on his head. Have you ever tried walking around with something on your head? Trying to balance something? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna walk around with different objects on our head to see how hard it is to do that. So for this activity, you're going to need 3 different objects, okay? So the first thing you're going to need is something round, like a ball. The second thing you're going to need is something flat, like a book. And then the third thing you're going to need is something squishy and cuddly, like a stuffy. All right, so go grab your 3 things and then come back and meet me. All right, so the first thing we're gonna try is something flat like a book. All right, so you're gonna put it on your head. You have to be very still. All right, and if you are feeling adventurous, let's take 3 steps. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How'd it go for you? This one was okay. It wasn't that hard. It can kind of slip off a little bit, so you got to find the right spot for it to be on. All right. Let's try something round, like a ball. What do you think is going to happen if we put a ball on our head? Do you think it's going to stay? I don't know. Let's see. Ready? Let's try. Ah! All right, let me try it again. Ah! This is very hard to stay on my head. Is the ball staying on your head? I don't think so. The ball just wants to roll off my head. I don't think I'm gonna be able to walk with the ball. All right, let's try our stuffy. All right, put your stuffy on your head. Find a good spot. Oh, you gotta find the right spot for it not to fall. You got it? Okay, let's try to take 3 steps. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We did it. So the flat objects and the stuffy, cuddly ones worked better to stay on your head. The round ones that roll, not so much, huh? All right, my friends, I want to thank you so much for joining me today for Storytime. I hope you had a lot of fun. I know I did. We're going to say goodbye songs, so sing along with me if you know the words. Our hands say thank you with the clap, clap, clap. Our feet say thank you with the tap, tap, tap. Clap, clap, clap. Tap, tap, tap. We roll our hands, and we roll them really fast because when we stop, we have to say goodbye. All right, we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.
Thank you for watching our virtual Purple Museums broadcast. If you're enjoying this content, please consider making a donation to support our efforts. Our broadcasts are every Tuesday on Facebook and YouTube. Visit us online and in person. The inside of the museum and Bill's Backyard are open every Wednesday through Sunday. Stay in the loop by joining our email list. Visit www.cdm.org for more information.